A consensus All-American place kicker in 2012, Patrick Murray was a recipient of a prestigious NCAA postgraduate scholarship, as well as the Fred Mitchell Award as the top non-NCAA FBS place kicker in the nation. Murray set school and Patriot League records for most field goals and points scored in a season. He also holds the school record for punting average in a season and is ranked 4th on the Fordham career field goals list made with 36. He went on to play 3 seasons in the NFL.
Hi, I'm Joe Sullivan, Fordham class of 2014, and I'm here to induct my friend and former teammate Patrick Murray to the Fordham Athletics Hall of Fame. For those of us that know Pat, we know humility is one of his most defining characteristics. If you look at any interview he's ever given, he thanks everyone, but he never takes any credit for himself. I think the only thing I've ever heard him brag about is how good he is at getting out of the sand trap. And I know that when he gets up here today to give his speech, he's going to thank everybody else just like he always does. So I'm going to take a few minutes to brag for him. When I met Pat, he was in his sophomore year, and it was incredible to see how much respect from his teammates and coaches he had already earned so early on in his time at Fordham. On paper, when you look at Pat's long list of accomplishments, it's easy to think that they were earned through sheer athletic prowess, with him standing at a whopping 5'7", 150 pounds, but I can assure you that was not the case. It was all hard work and work ethic. Pat was always good, but he wasn't an NFL-ready player when he got to Fordham. In fact, during his junior year, he missed a few kicks, and the coach decided to bench him as a starting kicker. And while he remained a great teammate, you could tell he wasn't happy with the decision. But instead of letting it get to him, he let it drive him. And he finished up the rest of that year with one of the greatest punting performances in the history of Fordham football, and came back the next year and not only regained the starting kicking job, but had one of the most prolific kicking seasons in the history of college football at any level. So yeah, Pat had a big leg, but he played with an even bigger chip on his shoulder, and that's what made him great. His character was always his greatest attribute, and so when you look back on his time at Fordham and how he carried himself, it's easy to see how he was able to inspire others to follow his example, and how he earned so much respect from his peers that he was voted captain during his senior season. I've known Pat for almost 10 years now, and during that time, not many days have gone by where I haven't talked to him in some capacity. He's always been a Hall of Fame teammate, a Hall of Fame friend, and so now it's only fitting that he's officially a Hall of Fame player. And so it's my honor to introduce Patrick Murray for induction into the Fordham Athletics Hall of Fame.